In this video, we're going to talk about green bottles and green glass and how they're made. So while you're out walking the flea market or digging in the dirtiest bottle dumps, you'll come across a piece of green glass and you'll know what to think about it and how it was made. During the glass making process, the glass maker will add a chromium copper mix depending on the shade of green that they were looking for. Glass wasn't always made green on purpose, depending on what the bottle was. Sometimes they'll come out with mistakes. For example, this is a root beer bottle that was not meant to be green. Most root beer bottles are clear or amber. Sometimes you can even get some green amber swirls, and that is an iron contaminant or a copper contaminant causing that swirl in the bottle, giving it a very unique, whimsical look. As the world started to evolve, products started to become shipped around the world by train, ship, and anything you could imagine. These bottles were made to be green in this example, and this would help protect wines, liquors, and mineral waters, and sometimes even inks came in just green bottles. And the green glass would help protect the UV light from penetrating the product inside. By the 1880s, most glass makers had a good control on the ingredients and the overall making of the bottles. The automatic bottling press was just around the corner, and by the time the automatic bottling press was invented in 1905, most glass manufacturing companies had a good control on making bottles quick and efficiently. For example, the Owens Glass Manufacturing Company made many bottles that are the color green. And another really good example is a 7-Up bottle. They used green colored glass as brand identity. So powerful, in fact, that there is a color code called 7-Up Green that doesn't apply to 7-Up bottles. And by the 1930s and 1950s, green bottles were used all over the place, meaning a good, refreshing, old-world drink. Even though clear glass was easy to make, green was the chosen style to give the bottle a little added touch. They still use green bottles today. Many green bottles in the modern world are wine bottles, champagne, olive oil, and many special sodas like vinegars and retro soda bottles that you can buy at fancy antique stores. So here's what you should take away from this video. Not all green bottles are meant to be green. Some are error bottles, like that root beer one we talked about. Some green bottles are made with copper and chromium, or uranium glass is a whole new ballgame, and we talked about that in one of our other videos. And green bottles that have a very, very dark black color look to them are known as black glass, and those are made from around the 1800s. Quite early. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you have a whole new perspective on how green bottles are made. If you see any of the bottles in this video you like, they're most likely in our store. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.